this is all about reading, guys. It's about the books that I've read. Everybody, it's Rebecca here at Y Mermaids, and welcome to the last week of the OWLS readathon, week number 4. I know it's only video number 3, but it's week number 4. It's the final week of July, so it's the final week of the OWLS, and I have not read it all since I last updated, which basically means like this morning when I closed out last week's vlog, I haven't read anything for the OWLs since then. I need to catch up. Trina is a couple chapters ahead of me now on Death of Mrs. Westaway, so I need to catch up to her. And then I also realized that I only have a couple weeks left to do my summer reading for my summer professional development class for teaching that I'm doing, which is this book. It's called Social Media. So I have just started this one. I read the first chapter this afternoon, and I have to like annotate it and stuff because I have to like answer questions and whatnot. So I read this, and I read like 2 chapters of my own book because I'm editing that, but I have not read anything for the OWLs. So I really would like to finish out Unearthed tonight so that I can start the Dresden Files Stormfront, which is the first book in that, tomorrow if possible, but I don't know. I have just so many other things that I also need to do and want to do, and I don't know. But anyway, so I thought I'd update you that I'm reading, sort of, but I'm not reading correctly. Like, I'm not reading OWLs, but ever since I hit the goal, the target of the 5 books, I don't know, it's kind of been less of a pressure for me to read. And I'm still reading other things. Like I said, I'm still reading Death of Mrs. Westaway. I have to read this Social Media book, so I am reading, I'm just not reading my OWLs. So it's 10:40 and I just finished Unearthed. Finally. And I really enjoyed it. It's Indiana Jones in space with aliens and whatnot, and alien technology and temples, and it's a really cool concept. It's YA, so you can expect a lot of the typical YA themes and tropes and things like that. So it wasn't like spectacular in those regards because of some of that. Like, I wasn't really surprised by much that happened. You know, there's a little bit of an insta-love situation going on. It moved really well, the pacing was good. I really like things like Indiana Jones, so I enjoyed reading about like puzzles and traps and all this stuff. But then the ending is what really kicked it up a notch for me. So while I enjoyed reading it, it was kind of a, like, yeah, this is fun. But then the ending, it left me on a nice cliffhanger. One that I didn't see coming. I saw part of it coming, but I didn't see the very end coming. And so I definitely want to read the next one next year when that comes out. But I really enjoyed it. So yay, I have knocked that one off. I read it for divination, which was supposed to be a book with a prophecy, and I'm not really like, there's kind of a little, not really a prophecy. There's like, I guess, signs and messages and things like that, but it's not really a prophecy. But you know what? We're gonna make it count because we're just gonna make it count. So it's Wednesday, the 25th. And I finished The Death of Mrs. Westaway today. Yay! Which, again, doesn't count towards the OWLS, but still counts as a book that I read this month. I finished that. It was like a 3.5 for me. I kind of saw the ending coming in a lot of ways. Not all the specifics, but a lot of where it was going. I did end up seeing that, but it was a good mystery. It was not what I was expecting as far as, like, when I first started reading it, like, the general idea of the plot, but it was enjoyable. It's kind of on par with most of Ruth Ware's other work, but I liked it. So now I'm reading a chapter of Social Media because I need to do that to just stay on top of it, and then I'm gonna start Stormfront by Jim Butcher, which will probably be the last book that I read for the OWLS, but we will see. You never know. I could breeze through it in 2 days and then still have time to read something else, but it'll probably be the last one. But again, we'll see. So yeah, catching back up. I don't know how much reading I'll do tomorrow. It's kind of a busy day. James has a show that I'm taking photos and video for, and so like that's gonna go pretty late probably, so I probably won't read unless I get some during the day, but I don't know that I will. Hey guys, it's Friday and the week is almost over. It's the 27th, so there's only a couple days left in the OWLs, and I have not started a new book yet. I finished The Death of Mrs. Westaway 2 days ago. I did not read it all yesterday. Well, I take that back. I read like 3 pages, but I don't remember what I read, so I have to start over. So I haven't read anything. But yesterday, like I said, was a really busy day. I just didn't have time, which is fine. And so today I have to get my car inspected, so I'll probably read then. And I'll probably just read today anyway, because I'm exhausted from the show last night, which was super fun. But which you can check out more information about on my weekly vlog. But anyway, at Stormfront, this is what I'm gonna read next. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna take me long. This is when I started yesterday. I read like 2 pages, but like the font's kind of big and it just seems like it's gonna kind of fly by. So I'm hoping to read that. And then maybe I'll get to another one. I don't even know how many books that is. All right guys, it is the 30th of July. So there is 1 more day left in the OWLs before the NEWT, whatever, the Newts, before they begin. They begin on August 1st. I definitely did not get around to reading either of these 2 books. Oh well, and then I didn't get an Ancient Runes because I never figured out another symbol. And then I didn't read Hair of Magical Creatures and read Uprooted. I never got around to it. So I am about 100 pages left in Stormfront for Herbology, which I'll definitely finish. I can probably knock that out tonight if I really push. If not tomorrow, it's no big deal. So that gives me a pretty decent amount of topics to pick from for the Newts. However, I've been looking at the categories for Newts and I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do for this. I have a lot of books from the library that I really want to read in August, and most of them don't fit any of the criteria. So although I went super Hermione for the Owls, I doubt that I'll do that for the Newts. I'm thinking I'm just gonna probably read the 4 to get the outstanding grade and call it a day. Well, it is August 1st. I didn't film yesterday. I was going to. I had every intention of doing so, and then I just never did. But I did finish Stormfront, aka the first book of the Dresden Files, which was for Herbology, which was to read a book with like a nature word in the title, so storm. So I did complete that one. So I read a total of 8 books for the OWLs, for the Owls. So I completed 8 challenges of the 12. So not full on Hermione, but close, pretty close considering. So I'm pretty proud with that. Like, yes, I wanted 12, that would have been awesome, but it just didn't happen. I read 10 books total this month, but only 8 of them fit within the Owls, and 2 of them, it's a kind of a loose stretch too, but that's okay. We're just gonna, it worked. It happened. So I read 8 books for the Owls and I hit a bunch of the different challenges, so I'm really happy about that. It sets me up in a good place for the Newts starting today, August 1st. And so I actually go ahead and went and started this one, which is Ghosted by Rosie Walsh, which I'm reading for Charms. And it's a cover that charmed you. Because look at that cover, it's really, I really like that cover. So I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the Newts yet. I didn't do like a full-on TBR for this one. I'm kind of just gonna read what I want and then somehow fit the challenges for the Newts. And it might be like me reading 4 books in the last week to make things fit, but whatever, it will happen. I don't know if I'm gonna do reading vlogs for the Newts as well. I'm doing weekly vlogs, so I'll probably just have updates in there, but I will maybe update on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. It's at YMermaids. You can do Instagram as well. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching my progress throughout the month of my reading and my sitting of the Owls. I'm really proud that I have achieved an outstanding score. It's very much, I feel like I'm back in school right now, overachieving. But anyway, let me know how you did. If you're participating in the Newts, let me know. We can follow each other and encourage each other and have a really great time. And let me know what you're reading. And I guess that's it for me today. I'll see you next time.